Hey, friends. Hey, it's Wade Vincent, and I'm the host of the Your Life His Story podcast. But today we're going to do like a little bonus segment. So I'm so happy that I was able to talk my wife, Tina, into coming and join me this morning.
Thank you.
So she's not super comfortable being on camera, but but I think the benefit of this is that, we're going to just try to help people. So I think one of the things that's been helpful to us as we to stay married is because I jokingly say we've been married 38 and a half, but we were happily married about 36.
Right.
There were some years in the middle, probably about the 20-year mark that we were hanging on for dear life, and probably without the Lord intervening, we would have been done. And so, but we have some things to share. And one of the things is, conflict resolution and how we deal with that.
Well, I feel like the best thing to do is to resolve it as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, then it just grows and grows and grows. And then you have a bigger problem.
Right. Yeah, because then you start each retreating to your own corner and you start doing things and then you start, hurting each other, and it doesn't work out well. So I think one of the things that's been most helpful for me, because early on, look, I'm going to win I'm going to win the debate. I'm going to figure out what to say and whatever to do. And, that was, having not lived together before, that's just kind of the way I dealt with it. Well, that didn't match well with her style, because your style was more like what? Like, I'm just going to retreat. I'm just going to just shut down, and like, I'm not going to win, so I'm not even going to try. Right.
Right. I mean, I felt like, what's the use?
Yeah. And so, we got through those times, but I think over the years, what I learned is how I reframe things in my mind. And so, because, I thought the purpose of this is I gotta figure out how to get my way, win the point, win the argument or whatever. But when I finally realized, like, in order for me to win, that meant the person that I loved the most on the planet had to lose.
Right.
So how crazy is that? You know what I'm saying? And so now we work differently together, right? We just really try to work towards resolution, and I call it a win-win. But she says what you say.
I say there's no winner, no loser, just resolution.
Yeah. So there doesn't have to be, a winner or a loser. There's just resolution. And so, because, we got to go back and always remember what's the common goal and what are we here to do. And so, I think in today's society, so many families are breaking up, and it's kind of sad to see. And I get it. And there's no judgment. I mean, we both got divorced young, and we got remarried. And so no judgment from us, but if we could just give a little insight on how to make it through, so that families stay together, that's kind of our heart. We'd love to help people stay together. So, we're going to do this for a little bit. She says, I'm not committing to a year, but we're going to be jumping on here on Monday mornings and just give a Monday morning marriage minute. That's a lot of M's. Can you say that, Monday morning marriage minute?
No.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, and we're going to see you next Monday.